Yana sekarang ni di live. Selamat berhujung minggu kepada semua. Cantik barang kita hari ni, tapi untuk live kita sangat special. Okay, Yana bukan kesorangan, Yana akan bersama dengan special guest for today. So pada anda, please make sure to stay tuned throughout the live. And today Yana nak memperkenalkan our special guest. Okay, buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Alessandro. So our special guest all the way from Italy.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
here. And for our topic today is so special, where we want to talk about our Oro Italia collections. And Mr. Alessandro is one of our Oro Italia partner,
Yes.
right? Okay. So how do you think about Malaysia? You've been here for how many times already?
I've been here probably 6 or 7 times.
Okay.
And I arrived early this morning.
All right, that's good. And for today's session, we'll talk about some of the jewelry, and we have special segment where we also want to have Mr. Sandro to get to know a bit about Malaysia, maybe towards the live.
Sure.
And untuk pada anda semua, boleh stay tune live. Dan untuk hari ni kalau ada sebarang persoalan, okay, if you have any question, feel free to comment. Sebab hari ni kita ada, memang orang kata boleh dapat insights very good for our collections, okay. Dan kepada anda, kalau kata ada sebarang persoalan dan komen, boleh komen sekarang. Kita akan bersama-sama dengan anda, okay, untuk menjawab persoalan lah. Okay, nampak tak hari ni Yana pakai apa? Rantai leher. Okay, inilah antara some of the topic that we will talk for today. Some of the jewelry that I'm wearing as well. As you can see, as very beautiful pieces we put here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and for your information, Mr. Alessandro, like our Malaysian customer, they really love 916 gold. So when we have these unique pieces, and it's like very bold, and some of it is very unique pieces, like they have some dual-sided, and then they have some with the hearts club. So that is something that we want to talk for today, alright?
Okay.
So when we talk about 916, one of it, actually there are a lot of advantages. One of it is for people for adornment, like I'm wearing, okay, like bracelet, and then this is one of the tips from Mr. Alessandro to transform into a necklace. Wow, see, like mine wearing today.
Right. I mean, pieces of jewelry needs to be versatile.
Versatile.
So you can use it as a bracelet,
Yes.
but then you can use it as a necklace. If you add some chains, then you can have a long necklace.
Yes, right. So that's one of it, where we want to talk later in more details later on. And also, apart from the adornment, right, one of it that for Malaysian and also the customer, actually they are really into the investment pieces.
Right.
That is why the high gold content, when we put into the 22 karat gold, which is 916, into this creation, and it's very beautiful.
Thank
so
you.
This is very tempting, like for us, like we do live, and for customers seeing all these pieces. So it's very nice, where of course we want to have this kind of bow and statement pieces. But maybe we can talk about the high gold content in terms of the 916, which is 22 karat, like in terms of the quality, like overall aesthetic look. So maybe you can explain a bit, like in terms of the gold.
It's 916.
Yes.
When we make the alloy, we make the alloy for 917.
Yeah.
Okay.
917.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So you're sure having the right alloy. It's very difficult in a way to work with the 22 karat because it's very soft. But it's also very malleable. So we have a special technique, and we use a very high-skilled tools for making the piece. But then it's very artisan-like. For example, you have, if I can show them, you can have the high-end polished and the satin version, which you call matte.
Yes,
satin.
the matte.
We call it satin because it comes from the Italian satinato, and it resembles, when you touch it and when you look at it, it resembles seta, silk, and that's why we call it satinato, because silk in Italian is seta.
It's quite interesting where just now Mr. Alessandro mentioned about the 917, 917 as a high gold content. But in Malaysia, when we have those things, usually people go for trade-in. So when we have the pieces, you can go for upgrade the new one. Like for now, it's New Year, right? So maybe a New Year, and then we can upgrade to the new jewelry. So maybe previously we have something like this, and then we have something the new. At the same time, people can just trade in to get the new one. So that is where the 916 gold is very much liking for the customer
it's
in
like
Malaysia.
an investment.
But in terms of the unique pieces and modern style, like we can get it in 916 gold, like pretty much in very good way and very nice one. Yeah.
For example, here you have the bracelet and the matching ring, so you can wear it as you're wearing it.
Yeah, the one that I'm wearing is matching.
Right. As you're wearing it, so you can match the bracelet into the ring. And on the other side, here we have the heart-shaped necklace, heart-shaped bracelet. You can I?
Yeah, sure.
You can detach the clasp, and with the clasp, you can have it as a pendant. So you can add a chain and transform it as a pendant. And then when you want a bracelet, you just take out the clasp and you put it on your bracelet, and you have the heart shape.
Okay ke suara, because ada yang komen tak dengar, macam PZ, Syafika, maybe you can do also another one round check for audio, whether the sound is clearly can be heard. Okay, check. Alright, from our side is all okay. Boleh give us a thumbs up, is all the audio is currently in a good condition. Okay. Alright, so Miss Alessandro, just now you mentioned, okay, the one with the Amore from one of our collection regarding the claps. Yes, this is absolutely one of our customer favorite, because actually...
And it's one of my favorites.
Oh, it's your one of it as well. Yes. Yeah, definitely, because this kind of the heart is totally different on what we currently have. Usually, people really love in terms of the heart design, and we go for the danglings like bracelet. But this is, for me, is very genius concept, because it's very, I would say, seamless in terms of the hook, because the claps itself, okay, it also one of the detachable, where we can become the
and I believe it's called Amore, right?
Yeah.
Which means love.
Love, yeah.
So when you're in love with someone, your heart is big.
Yes.
You have a very big heart.
Okay, good one.
And that is why the clasp is bigger than the element.
Makes sense. Okay.
And what is important in about Amore is the heart. So you can detach the heart, and you can have it, as I explained before, you can have it as a pendant. So you are very versatile. Jewelry pieces need to be versatile nowadays.
Yeah, versatile. That also one of the expertise in Italian, right? Like where you put into simplicity, versatile. Into
exactly.
One,
I mean, less is more.
Less is more. Yeah.
So it's very difficult to create something which is very simple. But when you reach that point and you have the simplicity, you have a unique piece, and it lasts ages.
Yes, alright. So kepada anda siapa yang dah pernah ada Amore ni, some of it they call it as Amore King because it's the big one. We believe we have a few sizes. So some of it, when during live, people asking, oh Yana, I want to see Amore King. I was like, oh, which one is the king? So they call it this as the king. Wow, I was just like so excited. So yes, definitely our customer, they are more better than us, and they look at our other collection, which is totally I understand from their point of view.
And one of the peculiar thing about this bracelet is that in a way one size fits all.
Correct.
Because you can attach the clasp in any length that you want. So no matter what your wrist size is, you can reach the desirable length.
True. Yeah. So meaning to say, as in one price, actually you can make it up your style. Either you want to match as a pendant, or even this one you can do as a plain bracelet. So it's very bold already. Okay.
And the big clasp is diamond cut on one side and polished on the other.
Yeah, this one.
So it's versatile also on that side.
So that one we also take a very into consideration in terms of the finishing, where the diamond cut finish and also the high polish make it different shine from different angles.
Right, exactly. And the diamond cut finish is hand applied, so it's not machine made. And you need to have a certain thickness of gold in order to do that. That's why rest assured that our merchandise is pretty durable and workable.
Actually, I just want to recall some of the comments from our audience. They said that can we custom only this, because they look into they don't want the bracelet, but they only want this. So I was like, oh, you want custom? So that is something that they also wanted on different point of view, right? Yeah. So yeah, so we have this kind of pieces, which is very nice. Okay. And then in terms of the
matte
when
finishing.
talk about the matte finish, how do you see the trends in terms of the jewelry trends,
I mean,
into the jewelry industry?
Right, the matte finish, as I was saying before, we make it's hand applied, and we use a special tool which is called a chisel, a scoper, and we use a tool which was basically used centuries ago. What you need to have for this finishing, which is also called Florentine, because it started in Florence many centuries ago, you scratch the surface of the gold, and it's all hand applied by very skilled artisans. And the unique thing is about the texture. When you feel it, it's like having a fabric.
Yeah, correct.
And it's like having silk.
Yeah, like a silk.
And silk in Italian is seta. That's why we call this satinato. Okay. And it's a very unique, very chic, and very precious finishing.
Correct, right? So when we bring this kind of the collection, it's give exclusivity for our
Very
customer,
much so.
for HABIB customer, and kepada anda juga yang nak cari something unique and lain daripada yang lain, okay, boleh datang dekat HABIB lah untuk dapatkan this collection. Meaning to say that the only way for you to get is only at HABIB,
Yes,
where this collection is very exclusive. You won't get it anywhere else. Okay, it's very. You can even get the matching. At first, when we introduce this, our customer is very excited. Okay, they want to see like the bracelet itself and also the ring. And when we do live, when some of our hosts also, where we combine and make it as a necklace.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's another thing that we also advise customer. If you like sometimes to make it creative in your jewelry.
I believe that you need to be
styling.
creative in jewelry, and you are creating something when you wear it.
Yeah.
So if you can mixture the finishing with the high-end polished and the satin version or the matte version, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
For example, the ring there has an element which is high polished, and the other one element is matte finishing. It's great because it's very versatile, and that is what you need now.
Yes,
right?
correct.
To have versatility.
Versatile one way. So the one like currently macam yang pakai ni is actually one bracelet, and then I hook up with another chain. So you can get this one bracelet right here. If you what you can do also, you can mix into these two. At least you can have different finishing on different angles, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of the trends now, we can see like the bold statement. So what do you think in terms of the jewelry styling for
I mean,
bold and statement?
the trend now is to have very bold elements. You need to show that you're wearing a piece of jewelry. So the element needs to be very bold, very big, and you need to work on the finishing of the surface. In this case, a matte finishing or a diamond cut finishing or a high-end polished. It's something that you can choose.
Yeah, correct. So one of it not just bold, but for us we are very much into the investment piece. I would say if customers buy, this is your investment pieces. Yeah, so it's more like more convince them like, okay, there is another wish list for early this year.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so apart from the bowl, I think this is something that I would say minimalist with a twist. As we can see, it's quite simplicity, but not just simple. Actually, it can turn around, right? Maybe
yes, exactly. It is double-faced in a way. You can wear it diamond cut on one side one day, for example, and the other day you can choose and wear it high polished.
Correct, yeah.
And that's the versatility of it. And it's always nice to have something versatile. Because you can have the same bracelet one day, but it's completely different on the other day, working on the surface, on the finishing.
And it's very nice where you can see there also diamond cut, okay, the finishing. And then when you turn, there is a very shiny in terms of the high polish.
Right.
Like you said, right? Maybe in a day this side, and maybe towards the night this side. Yeah.
But also the other bracelet that you're wearing, it's on the let's say on the outer side, it's diamond cut. But it remains high-end polished on the sides and on the inside. That gives you a high polished and diamond cut version, which is very versatile as well.
Yeah, true. It's a very modern touch I think one of the similarities between Italian and also Malaysia in terms of the jewelry styling, we really love in terms of the unique and modern pieces.
Yes, exactly.
So where we put into this collection is very much towards to our market.
Right.
They really love all the collections that we are putting here. Yeah, so that is one. Okay, something if you want to look into minimalist, and it also can be matches in all your outfit, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, if you're going to the minimalistic version, we have also this version, which is very soft. I mean, it's very soft when you touch it. So I can tell your customers to come to the shop and try this. It's very soft, very unique, and very silky-like. We have a matching ring as well.
Yeah, the matching ring. Where's the matching ring? Can you get the matching ring just now?
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah. You have a matching ring, which is diamond cut as one of the elements. And also here you can have the high-end polished and the diamond cut version.
But when we look at this, right, so it's actually a few pieces like this with very intricate details.
Yes. I mean, the chain is very soft.
Yeah, this one.
Right. The chain is very soft, and it feels like you have a textile, which is something that you need to have. You need to have a very nice feeling when you're wearing it, and it's like fabric.
Yeah, true. And when we look at into more details, right, like more close up, you can see. I like the way how when we alternate between the high polish, then diamond cut, all the details together is very nice. And yes, you can get the matching as well. I think one of it to make it more simpler for your jewelry styling is to get the matching ones. Once you already got the bracelet, maybe you can get for the next one for the rings, or maybe you can get the ring first. So it's up to your preference. Yeah, it's very nice. It's like what call it in Malaysia, we have one culture, something that we say like anyaman style previously.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay. So in terms of all the collection here, just now you mentioned your favorites one is the Amore with the clap. So other than that, which one is your favorite?
I love this.
Okay, this one.
I mean, I love the finishing because it's something which is very unique and very Italian style. And as I told you, is finishing which is hand applied, and it's hand applied with the tools that it is like that. It has been like that for centuries. And it's a very unique piece. So I'll invite your customers to come in the shops and try and feel it.
Yeah.
Once you feel it, then you realize that it resembles silk.
Yeah, I think definitely like customer will fall in love when you look into when you try in yourself. Yeah. So in terms of the tips for the jewelry, because this is quite a statement that usually become the focal point. Like for you, maybe you have some tips like how we can style the bold pieces for everyday jewelry?
Right. I mean, it depends on the occasion. Okay. If you have a very special occasion, very special night, you can wear something like this. If you want to go to a minimalistic day, you can choose something less, let's say, less bold. Okay. But it is very versatile. So I tend to prefer pieces which are very versatile. Like the, as you call it, King Amore?
Yeah, Amore is now, Right. This one is from our Emma collections.
Yes.
Yeah, Emma collections. I think the unique from the Emma collection, we only have one color, like mostly here also yellow gold color.
Yes.
We don't have any combination color.
But this is an everyday bracelet that you can wear it in the office and you can wear it on special occasions.
Yeah, true. So this one also very nice in terms of the total, in terms of the overall look.
Yes, and the finishing is on diamond cut on the top, but on the bottom it remains high-end polished. So you can have that feeling of high-end polished and diamond cut as well.
Understand, 2 in 1, right?
Yes.
So apart from the styling, usually in terms of the tips for taking care of the jewelry.
Right.
So because this one, I would say some of it quite fragile since 916 gold content, it's quite high gold. Like this one also high polish, and this is something new that we have matte finish. So in terms of to take care, So do you have any tips like how we can ensure that the quality is
I mean, for
long-lasting?
the high-end polished, you just need a cloth that maybe you can use also for your glasses and the lenses,
okay.
and you can apply it to the high-end polished. For the satin version, I'll give you a tip,
Yeah, I think
which
definitely
is if you have a used, that you don't use it anymore, toothbrush.
toothbrush. You mean the soft bristle toothbrush?
Yes.
Okay.
Warm water, and just scrape it very gently on the surface, and that will take care of the satin finish.
Ah, I see. All right. So that is something that we can do it at home.
Yes, of
ourselves.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. So there is very good good tips from Mr. Alessandro, right? For the matte finish. How about the high polish ones?
The high polish, as I told you, you can have just a cloth for cleaning the glasses, and you can brush it gently just to repolish it, and that will take care of it.
I see. All right. So that very lovely tips. Thank you so much. Apart from this, anything that you want to say for the collections?
I mean, as I told you, the King Amore, as you call it, okay, big love, grande
Big love.
amore, grande amore. It is a very versatile, and I love it. I simply love the bracelet, the versatility of it, that you can detach the clasp and you can make it as a pendant. I love that. The fact also that you have one size fits all, because you can attach it to any link that you have. That is something that it's very nice to have.
Okay, yeah, so versatile, modern, so that will be the unique pieces for these collections. But I'm just wondering, Mr. Alessandro, like we can see all here is in yellow gold color, all right, and also we have a different type of finishings. How about some of the color? Because the colors of gold currently in Malaysia, like they also like in terms of the rose gold, in terms of the white gold. Do you think that will be another appealing for the gold contact?
I mean, I like rose gold. Rose gold is basically the color of the ancient jewelry makers, especially in Italy, because the alloy was always gold, but they were using more copper, okay, because it was easy to work with. So the red gold, I love it. It depends on the trend. Now the trend is for more rose gold than yellow. But you know, it wasn't like that 10 years ago. 10 years ago was more popular, probably was more popular white gold than red gold. Now it's red gold is coming back.
Yeah, because for Malaysian people, usually, yes, definitely would just love yellow gold color. Usually they would see, oh, I want in full yellow gold like all this year. But sometimes they also, some customer like asking, oh, just wondering, is it possible like we can do some mixed color, rose
yes,
and
of
yellow?
course,
It still
of
can doable.
Yes, we're very versatile. It will be a special order, but you can make it.
All right. So I think for the collection that we are displaying here is for you to enjoy, for the finishings where we can see the diamond cut on the side, on top, and then some of it high polish, right? And here also got the combination. I think for the finishing itself, it gives a very nice in terms of the shinier when you wearing it. Yeah.
Well, for example, you're wearing a very bold bracelet in a way. Right. Do you feel like it's heavy on your wrist or no?
For me, to be honest, not too heavy. It's still not too light, but it's still comfortable
yes,
for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once you wear it, you don't realize that you are wearing it.
Yeah, right. So it's still comfortable. So if for the everyday that we want to go out or something with special occasion, it's still just
very
nice.
versatile.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So untuk customer yang belum ada lagi this collection, bolehlah datang dekat HABIB untuk mencuba koleksi yang ada dekat sini. Okay. Kalau kita tengok dekat some of the comments from the Laura Kitchen said a very nice collection.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Lepas tu kita ada juga yang kata cantik, meaning beautiful. What you call it in Italy?
Bellissima.
Bellissima. Yes. Bellissima. Okay. Alright. So we have already taken into some insights for the collections. I think we have another segment that we can go with Mr. Alessandro. Okay. Since you are here in Malaysia, I think more than 5 times, right?
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure you had a very good time. I think you have eaten some of the Malaysian food. Are you?
Yes, of course.
Do you remember one of it? Any local food in Malaysia?
As I mentioned before, I love the rice.
Oh,
the combination
the
of rice that you have. And the
Yeah.
spices, which are not something that we have in Italy. I mean, the Italian cuisine is very famous, as you know. But the spices that you can add, for example, coconut.
Coconut, yes.
That's great, and it's
Coconut
something that
rice.
we don't have.
Yeah, all right. So for the next special segment, interaction with Mr. Alessandro, maybe you can have like how well do you know about Malaysia? So it's very short one. Okay, kepada anda yang ada soalan, if you have any question, feel free to comment in the comment section. If you like to ask personally, Mr. Alessandro, please do give your comments here. Okay. All right. So for the first photo, okay, we have this one is the one that you mentioned, coconut rice just now.
Right.
This is nasi lemak.
Yes.
And this is usually for our morning breakfast.
Right.
And also
and this is the bread, right?
The bread, the roti
right.
canai. So
Right.
between these two, which one that do you like?
I would go for the rice.
Just now you mentioned rice. You're a rice person if you're in Malaysia.
Yes, yes.
Right. So
Love rice.
if you take it with the sambal, this is like a spicy gravy sambal.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. To eat together with all
Right,
this
right.
combination.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Okay. All right. And then the next one. So in Kuala Lumpur, this is the main attractions. So which
KLCC,
one? You
right?
definitely you love KLCC.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Petronas.
Yeah,
tower,
the KLCC tower, and also this is the Menara KL.
Right, KL.
Kuala Lumpur. Yeah. Have you been into these two?
I've been to this one, and I'm very close. The hotel is very close to that one as
Yeah.
well.
Maybe you can go to up level and you can see all the
Yes,
top
the
view in
top
Kuala
view,
Lumpur. Yeah. Okay. This one part
Iced
of
tea.
the very everyday for Malaysian. Cannot leave this behind.
Oh, okay. So it's iced tea and hot tea.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like teh tarik.
Okay.
Teh tarik.
Okay.
Yeah. So which one do you prefer, like the hot one or the?
I would go
cold?
for the iced tea.
Oh, the ice one. Okay, teh ice.
Especially with the weather that you have, it's better to have the iced
So
tea.
currently in Italy it's winter, right?
It's winter,
weather in
and
winter.
you know we love skiing, so it is very nice because we can go skiing. But the daylight is very short because it's winter. So at 4
understand.
o'clock in the afternoon, it's very dark outside.
Okay.
So I prefer hot climates if I can choose.
Okay.
But if you love skiing, then you need winter.
Yeah, right. That was very nice season. How do you think about Malaysia in terms of the weather currently? Because now usually New Year.
Now it's your rainy season, right?
Towards to the end, but
Right.
it still depends on the
Right.
weather.
Now, I mean, I love the weather. It's a bit humid, but you know,
Yeah.
it's Southeast
Yeah.
Asia, so
Yeah, still okay with you, right?
Right.
Okay, right. So we also in Malaysia also we have a few very nice, attractive islands. So in your mind, do you have any that you think in Malaysia that we have?
Yeah, I usually come to Kuala Lumpur for work, so
okay.
I would take some leisure
Yes,
time and maybe
yeah.
visit one of the
Definitely,
islands. Which,
we have so many islands like Terengganu. This one in Sabah, Sempurna, and also in Langkawi. So you should
Langkawi, yeah.
one day to visit one of the islands.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
but the season will be April to August.
To
Yeah,
August,
before the
a bit,
monsoon
yeah,
season.
because it's a dry season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that will be the good one. Okay, and in Malaysia also we have another attractive places. So I think in Italy and Malaysia, one of it, we have a lot of culture in terms of the difference.
Yes, you are a very
difference.
multicultural
Yeah.
society, and you have a very rich heritage. So it's very nice, and it's in a way very close to Italian.
Like Italian, like behind the jewelry inspiration and also your heritage, like how do you take into the inspiration?
I mean, as you know, we have a very rich heritage, and we go back to the Romans. So we take inspiration about that, and also the scenery in Italy. Everything in Italy gives you inspiration then to design beautiful jewelry or dresses or even food as well.
So that's why most of our Oro Italia collection, of course, the name is from Italian word, like Amore means love. So we have other name in Italy as well.
King Amore.
Yeah. So I think it's very much nice with the Italian craftsmanship and jewelry. Yeah. Okay. And I think we are about to the last one. Okay. What do you like about Malaysia?
As I said, I love the rich heritage that you have, the multicultural society that you have, which is very unique. Food.
Food. Okay, one of it. You should try so many things that we have. apart from the rice, we have so many rice.
Right.
Like nasi kandar, nasi kerabu, nasi dagang. So that's every rice they have every unique
yes,
taste.
and you have the spices,
Yeah.
which those are something that we don't have in Italy that much. And to have spices which are different,
Yeah.
it's always nice to try them.
So before you go back to Italy, please ensure you
I will.
have a
And thank you for your tips.
yeah, and have a good taste for our food. Okay. Alright, ada yang tanya soalan. Okay, bracelet sama ke dengan necklace? So they asking, is my bracelet and necklace is the same? Yes, it is. Okay, so actually this one kita buat as transform into a necklace. Yang ini sebenarnya adalah bracelet. So the one yang bracelet yang macam ni, tadi some of tips from Alessandro, you can make it more versatile. Okay, where you can actually combine the two bracelet and then you can make it a necklace, or else you can also to find another chain to make it a long chain into the bracelet. Yeah, so this is one of it. Okay, untuk dapatkan yang ini, actually the price is depending on the weight. I think in terms of the weight and also the gold, it's very pretty much balanced with the designs, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly.
So we cannot do too light for this one.
I mean, we also have a smaller version of this
version.
collection as well. But you know, the big bold piece, it's something that you need to have for some unique.
This one around 50 grams, is it?
I believe so.
Yeah, around 50 grams, the average. So the one that you said, the small one is around
about 30, 35.
30. So the starting would be on 30 gram and above. Okay, dalam 30 gram ke atas lah. Okay. Yang ini tadi yang nak pakai. Cantik. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, cincin. Okay, they also asking for a name. What's collection that right? Currently, this is very hot from the oven. So yeah, we don't have any name yet. I believe we will come up with the name for this one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember asking you if
Yeah.
you have a name or you don't have a name as well.
Yeah, so I think there is something unique that we need to call this, apart from the Emma and also Amore that we have here. So stay tuned with the name. Nanti kita akan bagi nama lah. Belum ada lagi. Not yet. Okay. Okay, anything else? I think we are about to end the live.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, for today's live session. So hopefully all the audience will get some insight with our special guest today, Mr. Alessandro, all the way from Italy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
for
me.
being here. I think such an honor to have you.
And it was my pleasure.
Yeah, and it's not easy to get like our Oro Italia partner. Okay, turun Padang lah together in our showroom here in Ampang. And kepada anda nak tengok this collection, okay, please feel free to visit any nearest showroom you. Okay, alright. Okay, I think we are about to end. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Alright,
It's been a pleasure.
Jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Ciao, is it?
Ciao.
Ciao.
O arrivederci.